Hey there YouTube, good afternoon. I thought I would do a vehicle update. I haven't done one yet. I was promising to, but I was procrastinating on it. I've been driving the Buick for about 3 weeks now. It rides really good. I think the replacement of all those parts in the rear corrected some of the slop in the front. Don't get me wrong, the car always tracked in a straight line good, but not as good as it does now. I got my replacement filler neck on for the gas tank. I only had one problem with the rear axle so far. The passenger side rear spring. Every time you would sit in the driver's seat to drive, you could hear it creaking back there as the springs compressed. So what I did was I removed the tire off of that side, and I lubricated or oiled up the lower spring insulator on that side, and that's what cured the problem. I think those spring insulators needed to be lubricated before installation, but I didn't know that. So yeah, I just lubricated the spring insulator on that side with bar and chain oil, and that's what cured the noise problem. Other than that, the car's been handling really well. I used the old wheel cylinders that were on the axle when I bought it, because those wheel cylinders that I took off my old rear end, they had chewed up bleeder screws on them, and they were just questionable. So I just stuck with the wheel cylinders that were on the rear axle that I bought, and they've been doing pretty good. So far, no brake fluid usage yet. And I got my replacement junkyard rear bumper on the truck. I just got that done last week, I think it was. I had to enlarge the holes for the license plate lights because this bumper used different license plate lights than the other bumper did. So what I did was I drilled a bunch of holes, and I also used a saber saw, and I made the holes bigger to fit my license plates lights in. I had to buy grade 8 bolts to mount the bumper to the frame. Of course, I can't use other hardware store zinc bolts. That costed me about 15 bucks. Grade 8 bolts are not cheap. I got my window installed. That was pretty simple. Just one afternoon, a couple hours. It was a little tricky getting it in, but I got it in. A day after I got those parts from the junkyard, I went back to the junkyard because I had a change of mind. I thought I was going to use the bumper for towing because I want to get a trailer eventually, and I thought I was just using the bumper for towing because if I was going to tow a trailer, the trailer isn't that much weight. But after reading a bunch of horror stories on the internet, I decided to go back and get this receiver hitch. It's pretty solid. I paid 20 bucks for it. It's a hidden hitch. It's got a 2-inch opening. It's got some surface rust, but no major rot. I just had to buy some bolts for that too. Those bolts, grade 8 bolts, they ended up to be almost $15 too. So yeah, grade 8 bolts are very expensive, but it's better than using zinc bolts. Because if you use zinc bolts, what if the bolts snap, you know? You may put yourself at risk and other people's lives at risk. Yeah, I've been wanting to get a utility trailer off and on. It'd be nice for scrapping during the springtime. I could just put it all in one load, and I don't have to separate it out in the yard or or risk screwing up my back hauling those big appliances. Instead of putting those appliances in the bed of the truck, I could put them in the bed of the trailer, which is a lot lower. And plus, with the receiver hitch, you could put ball mounts that go lower, so that way the trailer's more level. And yeah, hopefully I'll get that trailer hitch on. And that's my vehicle update. Catch you later, bye.